No woman, no cry. That's what I hear playing outside. Welcome back to Antonia's Blissful Corner. It is day 11 of my 25-day live journey. And today's message is one that actually hits home. I mean, they all hit close to home. This one actually, I don't know. I just heard something fall upstairs. I don't know. Don't mind me. Something, I was startled. But anyway, here I am. Today, I realized that lately I have been doing more to protect my peace. And today, I chose to exit from a group setting to come back to my room. And there are times when I actually surprise myself because when I look back at the way that I would have dealt with certain situations previously, man, oh man, these steps that I'm taking, I'm proud of myself. So today we had our conference and we had it on the beach. It was really nice, actually. It was a nice little intimate gathering. And afterwards, we went into the lazy pool and then we went to the beach. It started to rain, so we ran to our, well, we they decided to basically go to an outdoor bar. I sat with them for a few minutes and then when the rain, uh, when I started to feel the rain on my, like, kind of like the, what do you call it? Because it wasn't raining heavily at the time, but I was feeling the draft. I was feeling some like spritz on me, and I was like, "What you doing? What you really doing?" Because in the past, I actually got sick by choosing to stay, after coming from the ocean, from the ocean, and then it was raining. Because I chose to basically stay in the wet clothes and just hang out, whatever have you, with whomever it was at the time. Of course, it's always family. I remember getting sick. So as I sat there, I said to myself, "Girl, what you doing?" And I got up and I said, "I'm out." And they all looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, "Yeah, it's rainy. I really want to just go upstairs and get out of this clothes. Right? I want to get out of the wet swimsuit because the towel that I had wrapped around me was also wet, and it just made no sense for me." Now, I could have come upstairs and shower, change clothes, and went back down there, but I chose not to. I chose to use the time to recharge, and I'm so glad that I did. You know why? Because I'm recharged. I actually took the time to do my hair. Right, I took the time to basically, wash my hair and knotted it up. Mommy wasn't here, so I was chilling in the room by myself, watching cartoons and listening to Chronics, and it was nice. By the time mommy came, I think I was halfway done with my hair. And I had no intentions of going back outside. Now the reality of it is when I was walking away, one of the persons in the group said, "But Antonia, it's going to stop raining, basically, keep the outfit on, whatever is gonna stop raining." I was like, "Oh, I have plenty more bathing suits." But the reality of it is, in that moment, like when I decided to come back to my room, I had already resigned to the fact that I ain't going back. The next time they see me will be for dinner. I'm not like I don't drink, so it didn't make any sense for me to basically hang around. And then after a while, energy start to basically like bother me, whether it's people that I'm with or just other people. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself? In the past, I would have sat there. I would have sat there and I would have been miserable. And I would have been in my head thinking, why are you sitting here? Why don't you leave? Why don't you go back to your, and then I would pretend to call mommy or something and find a way to escape. And I was very proud of myself today when I felt like a big girl because I pretty much had said adieu. Uh, when I finished my hair, I was sitting here just now, and what I realized is that we did not confirm what time we were gathering together for dinner. And so I called the mentor and I said, he said, "Where you at?" And I said, "In my room." He was like, "You not coming back down here?" Whatever. And I asked like, "What time is dinner?" I think he said 7. It's 6:30 here now with local time. So like, "You not coming back down here?" And I said, "No." He's like, "What did you do?" And I said, "I did my hair." And he was like, "So you're just gonna sit in your room?" Yes, I am. Yes, I'm gonna just sit in my room and chill. Um, it is a great thing when you have the courage to basically advocate for yourself and to basically choose what to do, how to do, when to do, and with whom. Um, the reality of it is, if I stayed with them, honestly, I feel like I would have been so drained. Like my energy would have been tapped out because we literally spent the whole. I came back in my well, like after I finished my hair, and after I spoke to him, I thought to myself, we all literally spent the whole day together. Because this morning, a bunch of us went on um, the walk in the hills. We came back. We all had breakfast together with mom, and then mom. Wait, when did she abandon me? Because she's always abandoning me. When did you abandon me? I think it was at breakfast. No, after breakfast. After breakfast, I came back to the room to change into my second swimsuit for the day. And that's when she abandoned me to basically go hang out with her friends. Can you imagine? Whew. Anyway, I survived. Um, but yeah, so after that, we had our, like our conference. It was a mini conference. Then we did the beach time thing. So my thing is, we spent a whole day together. So like, so I'm in my room, and I'm happy about it because the reality of it is there have been times when I have been exhausted for one reason or another, and I would hear that little voice that says, "Hey, girl, that's socializing for one day," even though we really don't really socialize, but sometimes just being around certain people or being in certain spaces or at events, it's draining. And sometimes we don't know how to tap out. And I'm so proud of myself that today I did. Today I decided, you know what? I'm out. Peace. um, I don't know. There was a time when I would have forced myself to um, just be uncomfortable, which is ridiculous, right? But it's all a part of the journey of learning about yourself and just knowing that it's okay to say no, and it's okay to decline certain invitations, and it's okay to um, choose where you want to spend your time, right? Um, the reality of it is they're all leaving tomorrow. I'm not. And so I can appreciate the reason why they want to spend like every last moment together because when we fly back, like we're all going to different locations, and that's fine. But I feel as if like I have been the catalyst for this event because somehow or another I was appointed, and I'm grateful because it's given me the opportunity to um, to lead, right? In front of the scenes instead of behind. Hi, Big 1111 and Violet Crown. Hey, y'all. Hey. I figured out how to look for the chat. um, and so thank you both for being here. Thank you so much. Um, but it is this journey called life. It's wonderful, and I am learning how to use my voice more and not depend on anyone else to basically be my voice and to not depend on mommy to be my crutch. And it feels good. It feels good to not guilt myself into doing things or declining certain things because Lord knows we get in our heads, and sometimes that guilty, you sit there like, oh my God, you should be there. Because somebody said use the word this weekend about FOMO. And I don't remember who, I don't know who they were talking to. I wasn't involved in that conversation, but I did hear them. And I thought to myself, oh no, 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 no. I do not suffer from that little disease anymore. I am so happy to miss out. Because when I miss out with whatever they're doing, that means I'm spending time with myself. And like it's a guilt-free space for me. And so I'm actually anxious, not anxious, but I'm excited to see what the conversations will be. Because the reality of it is, and I like to tell people, look, I didn't miss anything. Like, because I'm sure somebody will say, oh, you missed it. No, I didn't. I did not. I was in my room spending time with myself, doing my hair, um, and just enjoying my alone time. The one thing that they all know because we've been in, well, some of us have been in the mentorship community for around about the same time, and they all know that when Antonia came, she was quiet, she was behind the scenes, she didn't turn her camera on, and now they see the monster. So I am grateful because It just it just goes to show, the work that I've been doing on myself. um and I'm excited. Like, this is a truly exciting time for me, and it's just proof that there is life outside the comfort zone. I really love my comfort zone though, and being on this well, vacation for me, retreat for them, it's teaching me how to dot dot dot, right? It's teaching me how to um, stand up for myself. It's teaching me how to not feel bad about not wanting to do something. It's teaching me how to accept the fact that my mommy be abandoning me sometimes, but it's okay. Because it's funny, because before we came, she told me point blank, she said, I am not participating in any of those events. I'm not coming to dinner, none of that. And you know what? She has actually been in attendance. And I'm grateful because it's almost as if like she's an honorary part of the group now, whether she likes it or not. But I think it was big of her also because she's not an introvert. Um, but mommy is the type of person that if she says no, it's no. Don't even try, right? And I told, well, as soon as she said to me at home, I'm not. I said okay, and I didn't feel bad about it. I wasn't going to guilt her into it. But somehow or another, she was, she chose to come, and I'm glad because the mentor met her, and he loves her, like he loves her to death now. And I think that there's a newfound respect for me because, um, like he sees that I come from good peoples. um, but I'm happy. I'm happy that I was able to basically pack it up, smile, and said, "Deuces." Um, yeah, but yeah, that was my date. That was the my win for today. While they're there talking and laughing at the bar and whatsoever have you, I chose to come back to my hair. I did my stuff, and I'll go down refresh because I said, "Wait a second, y'all didn't shower yet?" And they were like, "No, we gonna go up and shower." All right, well. Mommy Big 1111 said, "We love you, mom." I love you all too. She said, "I love you all too." But I'm excited. I'm not missing out on FOMO. I think I did a video. I have to find a video that I did when I was walking months ago, and I said FOMO. It was about fear of missing out, NOMO, and something else. I don't even remember, because that used to be me. I used to feel like, oh no, I need to be there, and then when I'm there, like, oh no, I shouldn't be here. But now you know what? Oh no, it was FOMO, NOMO, JOMO. So it's FOMO, so fear of missing out, no more, because I am joyfully missing out. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that God is giving me the strength to basically do this journey and know that I'm good. Like it's actually a nice feeling to be able to walk with my head held high and feel confident. Because I mean, before all of this here, before the journey, the confident people would see a confident person on the exterior, but inside she was not. Inside she was having this like meltdown, like, oh my God, like screaming, like literally screaming inside. And I'm grateful now that I can walk into a room and not feel like everybody's watching me and want to basically run out and hide. Um, yeah, I'm excited. And I'm grateful for my soul family that I met on YouTube, two of which are here, Big 1111 and Violet Crow. Because I feel like, we attract who we attract, and we attract the people that we're meant to. Because somewhere along the lines, like, we get it, like we experience some of the same things. And for the life of me, for most of my life, I never thought that I would find anybody that was weird like me, and just want to just find a planet, and to stay there. And I'm realizing that there are many, many, many people out there who actually feel the same way. And I'm hoping that one day we can find that very planet. um, people people think that introverts are weird, and I don't think we're. I think that we are actually wonderful people. I don't think that we can convince extroverts that the only difference between us and them is energy, that they are draining as heck. um, and that we are actually wonderful people who actually know how. We're actually good friends. We're actually good friends, and we are actually, because for me, I realized that one of the gifts that God gave me is a heart that, like when I find people, when I love you, I love you. I love you unconditionally. I love you to death. But boy, oh boy, the Scorpio in me, when I don't like you no more, you never existed. um, at the end of the day, it's all about peace. We talk about protecting our peace, but this is what it looks like for me in real life. Saying that I've had enough for today, like today, and leaving before I hit empty, because I know that if I did not walk away from that scene, I would still be down there with them, and I'd be feeling like crap because my head would my I don't even know what my hair would have looked like. And I'm at the stage now where I don't even like to consider those things because what's real is that hair feeling refreshed, my hair is combed, and recording this video talking about that. Right? Can you imagine? I mean, 2 weeks ago, this would have never been a thought. Me going live where? But I'm here and I'm grateful. And I'm grateful that you all are here. Peace does not always come in the crowd. Sometimes it's waiting for you in the quiet. And that is where introverts live. We live in the quiet, and in the quiet for us is peace. And yeah, I'm grateful for everyone that is following me. I'm grateful for everyone that's with me on this journey. I'm very excited, and I'm actually happy that I saw that Think Media podcast with Michael Zuber, because had I not seen it, then I would not have had the idea to do this 25-day challenge. I actually look forward to doing these videos every day, and oddly enough, in the mornings when I'm out walking on the beach for sunrise, I've done two lives, and one of them, I think the one for today is still stuck somewhere in the YouTube space. I don't know. Um, but I'm grateful. I'm happy that I am becoming a little bit more comfortable with basically, hitting the live button. I remember doing that one time. I remember hitting the live button one day, and I was like, no, 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 no. And I stopped it so fast because I'm like, what do you do after you hit live? And I stopped it so fast. But I'm happy now that I'm at a space where when I hit live, it's intentional. And even if it's to just walk along the beach and show the sunrise, um, I'm grateful. Like, I'm grateful that I am here. And I'm grateful that you're here too. So thank you for tuning in today for my day 11 reflection. And I'm off to enjoy uh, dinner with them. But before I go, if you have not gotten my book as yet, please remember to get my book, Unlocking the Introvert, a pocket book to understanding and interacting with introverts. My book is available at societyofintroverts.com, Amazon, and everywhere books are sold online. Please remember that you do not owe anybody any explanation as to why you want to remove yourself from the crowd. You have earned it, and it is your birthright. And know that even if it is for 5 minutes, walk away without, I actually meant to mention the Irish exit earlier. Maybe I'll do that in another one, but it's one of the things that we do, and we do it very well, and do not feel guilty about it. Your peace shall be protected at all times. Okay? Your peace does not need permission, and your presence does not require any explanations. Please have a great evening, day, morning, night, whatever it is where you are. I love you all. Thank you, Big 1111 and Violet Crow, and anyone else who's watching that isn't in the chat. I appreciate you all. Take care.